Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to continue this Dollar Tree makeup, beauty, skincare, and hair review series. I have got some Dollar Tree dupes for you. Let's get right into this. Today, I am going to do a little bit of skincare. Today, we are going to get into a little bit of skincare. I have found some dupes at the Dollar Tree. Everyone has seen these by now, I am sure. These are the dupes for the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow serums and products that you would find at Sephora. These ones are from Dollar Tree. They are only $1.25, and we are going to see how they perform on my 40 plus skin. Excited to see how these work because honestly, I have tried the original product and I was not blown away by that. So I don't have super high expectations for these, but I am excited to try these dupes out. So let's get right into it. I have already washed my face and done some skincare like a couple of hours ago this morning. I usually do a different set of skincare if I was doing makeup, and I wanted to just do that with you today. So we're going to start out with this Glow Up Toner. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Toner. Um, this toner didn't really do anything. It just smelled really nice and it left like a little bit of a shine to your skin, but I was never impressed with it. This right here looks promising. It says Glow Up Toner with watermelon extract and hyaluronic acid. And then the back says using your fingers or a cotton pad, apply to face and neck in AM and PM. So we're going to go ahead and apply some of this first. Here's the bottle. Now, first impressions, it definitely gives you the same impression of the original Glow Recipe. I think the original is like $38 or something like that. It's just obscenely expensive for what it is. It's not worth it in my opinion. But for $1.25, you're getting a glass bottle. So that's already a very big plus. Um, Other than that, I mean, she's cute. It's pink. Who doesn't like something pink? I'm going to shake it up really well before I apply it. And actually, before I go in with that, I always spray my hands with a little bit of hand sanitizer. I found these at the Dollar Tree the other day. These are just some Crayola hand sanitizers. I like to put these in my daughter's lunchbox as well, so she can spray herself down before they eat. So we're just going to give ourselves a good spray of the hands. I'm going to spray it again. It's got a really strong scent. So these aren't my favorite for children. The scent is very strong, but it does the job. So just going to rub those in. And then I'm going to go in with this Be Pure Glow Up Toner. Let's open her up, crack the bottle. Oh, it's got a stopper in there. So that's really nice. It's packaged really nicely. This is nice for Dollar Tree. I'm going to get the stopper out and I will be back. All right, so let's just pour a little bit in our hand here. I mean, what did I expect? Let's pour some more, you guys. Oh my gosh. So it definitely is a watermelon smell. It's definitely got a good watermelon scent. Between my fingers, it feels pretty. Let me see. Let's put it on. It doesn't feel bad. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the original. The original didn't do anything either. But I mean, it's got a little bit of a slick, it's slidey. It's definitely pretty like liquidy, watery, but this one was too. I think that this might be actually a pretty good dupe. I got some on my shirt, but this might be a pretty good dupe for the original. It smells very nice. The scent is actually really pleasant. I was expecting it to be like a fake watermelon scent, but this is nice. The reviews I've seen of these don't give it justice. I quite enjoyed that. Now let's move along to the next one. Now I have tried this, as you can see. I was too curious not to. It wasn't full though, so I didn't try that much. But this is the Be Pure Glow Up Serum. So this is also a dupe for the Glow Recipe Watermelon Dew Serum. Now I had that and I don't have it anymore. That was pretty nice. I will say that one, I wouldn't purchase it again. The price was really high for the product, but the product didn't necessarily disappoint me. I just didn't feel like it did enough to warrant needing to get it again. It did just leave your skin very dewy, glowy looking. So this packaging, once again, is really nice. It's a nice glass bottle here. You could definitely keep this and like repurpose this at some point. The lid is plastic, but it just pops off here. And then it's got some pump action, which is standard. This is just like the original pumps. So let's put a little few drops in our hand. Now, Mind you, I'm going to still smell the smell of the toner because I just put that in my hands. But look, this is pretty thick. It's not sliding around a lot. Keep smelling it. It is it is a bit watery. Now, I will say that it does give a little bit of water. This is giving this is giving water. Yeah. I think the slide or the slick that's still in my hands is actually from the toner that's still on my fingertips because as you can see, it actually didn't give me almost any glow at all. Yeah. And now my skin feels hydrated. I will say that. My skin, but it was hydrated before, so I don't know. This one I'm kind of on the fence of. We can maybe use this a little bit, a couple more times and see, but right now I'm going to say that I'm leaning towards this isn't that great, but for $1.25, this is really nice. And especially if you've got like a younger person who wants to use skincare, these items are actually geared more towards them anyway. So they would really enjoy this, even just the skincare of it all. This is cute though. I do enjoy the packaging. This is very nice. It's Be Pure, so I'm not surprised. They do dupes like Elf does dupes. I don't understand it. Well, how Elf used to do dupes. Let me just, anyway. So let's move along to this Glow Up Night Moisturizer. Now, this isn't a night moisturizer. I'm trying to remember. I did not have the moisturizer version of this in the Glow recipe, so I'm not quite sure if it's a night moisturizer. I'll look it up and put it up on the screen. But this one says it's a night moisturizer. I intend to use this right now. With this right now because I do want to test this range of products, but this does say to use it for the evening. I'm going to use it right now. It's the middle of the day, so we're just going to roll with it. This routine is what I would do before I put on makeup, and that's what I intend to do. So we're going to do that. This is the Be Pure Glow Up Night Moisturizer, and it says to apply at night after the rest of your skincare routine is finished. So we're just going to act like it's nighttime. It comes with a little cover here. Now my cover is like a little bit like yucky. You see that? You see that stuff? Not sure what that is. Oh, interesting. I'm going to wipe that off. Moisturizer. This is what it looks like. It's very, very, very like watery, liquidy. You can see it moving around in there. If I tip it over anymore, it's going to spill out. So actually, let's use the, I don't want to use the lid because look, the lid is kind of gross too. So I'm already put off a little bit by that, but let's give this a whirl. So I'll just use one of these little guys and I'm going to dip it in here. You can see the consistency. It's not too bad. Put it on my fingertips. It's thin. This is not horrible, but this isn't that great. This is definitely would be better for like younger skin, I think. This just doesn't give a lot of benefits for someone my age, I think. So this was fun. This was a fun little like dupes, but I don't know. I'm now with the layering of all three of these, my skin does feel hydrated. Like I'm not going to lie. My skin feels really hydrated. My skin does feel hydrated. It does feel ready for makeup after I've applied all three of the products. I was not necessarily impressed with this second, the serum here, but I feel like once you layer it with the other two products, they actually build really nicely. This is definitely a dupe for the Glow Recipe line of products. This gives me literally what I feel like is the same effect. Now, the Glow Recipe, I definitely had a better glow from that. Still have one or two items to show you for like pre-makeup skincare. We're going to use this Global Beauty Lift and Firm Eye Cream. I've used this before. I've actually used quite a few tubes of these before. These are pretty nice, good eye creams. So here is the eye cream here. I've used these before. These are actually really nice. Let's just put a little bit down. It's just your typical eye cream. When it comes to doing makeup, I do like a good amount of eye cream. I'm not going to lie. I like to really, really let my eyes be moisturized under there. So we're going to let that set in just for a little bit. I got some on my nose. So we're just going to let that set in just for a little bit. But those are really nice. It's very thick. I like the thickness of these. Lastly, we're going to use this hydrating lip serum from Be Pure. I love these. Originally, they had a lavender one and like a cooling one. I did get the cooling one, and it is very cooling on your lips. But this hydrating one is really nice as well. They also have like a night lip one. Get any of those. If you guys see any of these are really good. The consistency is nice. It doesn't migrate into your mouth or anything. These are really good because they don't migrate, they don't move, they just stay on your lips. They give you a really good shine and they're really hydrating. So I really like these. I actually have these kind of like everywhere strategically placed. And anytime I see them, I pick them up because they're hard to find at Dollar Tree. This is how my skin is looking after using these Be Pure watermelon and niacinamide toners, serums, and moisturizers that are dupes for the Glow recipe watermelon drop whatever stuff and glowy as it should, as it's supposed to. What I will say is I was not impressed with any one of these items, but all three together, they did give me this base that I am impressed with. So in combination with the eye cream and this hydrating lip balm, I think that this base is ready for a little bit of makeup. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I am on my way to use Dollar Tree cream products on top of this base to see how they turn out. I've got a ton of cream products to try, and I can't wait to show them to you guys. And Jamie, you can call me Fabs. If you like videos like this, I kindly ask that you subscribe. And otherwise, I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you, love you. Bye.